Alrighty people, so I've been getting a lot of requests to do a get ready with me video, so this is me getting ready. I use Milk of Magnesia first as a primer to keep my face from getting oily, and I'm applying that with a foundation brush all over my face very generously because it is 100 something degrees every single day in Texas, so I need that extraness to keep me from sweating and stuff. And as you can see, when it's drying, it turns white, very, very white. But don't be scared because, I mean, once you put your makeup on top, you won't be able to tell. Okay, now I'm applying my CK1 and I'm putting that on a powder brush. I like applying it this way better than using like a foundation brush because I feel like it gives me more of an airbrushed finish and it buffs it into the skin like really, really nicely so that you can't really even tell that I have on makeup. If I were to just wear it by itself, of course. But yeah, applying my foundation. Alrighty, and I'm going to move on to my eyebrows now and let my foundation kind of soak into my skin. I'm using the Anastasia Brow Wiz pencil in Ebony, and usually I just use this on a regular day, but when I want my eyebrows to be more thick and full looking, I layer it with my Makeup Forever Aqua Brow, which you will see in a second. But as you can see, I have to fill in my eyebrows a lot because the lady that threaded them this last time completely jacked up my shape that I had going on, and I'm really upset about that because she made them really skinny. So that's why I'm filling my eyebrows in so much. I usually don't take this long to do it, but yeah. And so I'm just using my Makeup Forever Aqua Brow on top of my Anastasia Brow Wiz pencil so that it gets really thick and dark and they kind of stand out because I like my eyebrows to be the main attraction of my face. Alrighty, and now I'm using concealer to fix any mess ups that I had going on underneath. And I use a lighter shade just so that it highlights my brow bone and I don't have to wear any eyeshadow or anything to highlight that part of my face. And it also helps the eyebrows to kind of pop against the skin. And yeah, just using a concealer brush, and I'm going to show you guys how slow I'm going. Look at that. You see how slow? That's why I'm fast forwarding through this whole thing, because I'm moving so incredibly slow when I'm doing my eyebrows. Like, do you see how I take my time? Don't be annoyed with how long it may take you to do your eyebrows because clearly I'm taking forever. But anywho, let's speed right through this. Oh, and by the way, I use Graftobian concealer to outline my eyebrows with. And here I'm using my LA Girl Pro Concealer in medium beige to highlight underneath my eyes and kind of counteract any circles or puffiness or any darkness underneath my eyes. And I'm also using that as a way to kind of contour my face, and I'm taking that down the bridge of my nose and between my eyebrows and a little bit on my forehead and my chin and underneath my nose and my cupid's bow area. And I'm also going to drag the under eyes out into kind of like a triangle shape, and I'm using my beauty blender to blend all that in. And I will be making another video on highlighting and contouring to kind of explain how that works, but this is how I do my face to give it that really fresh and bright look. People always ask how I look so awake and bright, and that's how I do a lot of highlighting with concealer. I'm sorry my camera keeps going in and out of focus. It's really annoying. Anywho, I'm using a setting powder to set underneath my eyes. I think this one is by Makeup Forever. It's the HD powder, and it's translucent. I usually use the Midnight Banana, but for some reason I didn't have it next to me, so I just used this instead. And now I am taking my fluffy powder brush and I'm using Mineralized Skin Finish in Dark, and I'm setting the rest of my face, which had already pretty much set itself. And now I'm taking Mineralized Skin Finish in Deep Dark and I'm contouring my face with this tulip brush tulip shaped brush, and I am just using that to contour the hollows of my cheekbones, underneath my chin, a little bit on my forehead, and down the bridge of my nose, and also in the crease of my eyes. I kind of just dust that over those areas to kind of get the contour going. And then I take a darker foundation, a powder foundation, and which is a lot darker than my skin tone, and I'm just going to use a smaller brush to kind of give a more chiseled look down the bridge of my nose and in the hollows of my cheekbones. And as you can see, adding the darker color, which is darker than the mineralized skin finish, allows for a layering effect so that it's not just one color of dark line to contour. It's more of a diffused contour so that it looks more natural. And now I'm just buffing that out with my brush. I didn't apply any more product to that brush. And I'm using my Hard Candy bronzer with a blush brush, and I'm going to apply that where my blush usually would go, just to add some glow to my cheeks. And I'm applying my first layer of mascara, and I apply a second layer after the first one dries. So usually I wait after I put my lipstick on to apply the second coat. And I'm applying my lipstick, and this is MAC Vegas Volt. I love this lipstick, it's so pretty. And there goes that second coat of mascara, giving you some spider lash realness right now. Yeah. And now we're gonna bat our eyelashes and flirt with the camera. Okay, and here we go with the hair. So there's my wig on Quita, and we're gonna take this hair down that's been tied up overnight. And woo, big hair. So I'm gonna part my hair, and basically I just make a U. I kind of eyeball it and make the U wherever I want my part to be. So the part is usually gonna be in the middle of the U. So I leave enough room for my leave out, and basically my hair is blown out. Okay, so the rest of my hair that's not going to be coming out of the wig is basically just going to be twisted up because I don't braid. Okay, so this is pretty much the ghetto way of wearing a U-part. I don't braid my hair, I don't tie it like super tight or whatever. I just twist it, and I get a bunch of bobby pins and stick it down, and however it is however it is. And then I just make sure that when I put the hair on that I'm not that I don't have too much hair left out to where it doesn't lay down flat, if that makes sense. So right now I'm going to clip the hair as close to the parting as possible. That's clip number one, and then I pull it down in the back, and because it's an elastic cap, I don't have to clip it in the nape of the neck or anything. I just clip on the sides. So I have two clips. There's snap clip number two, and as you can see, I have a lot of leave out. So when I part it, you're going to be able to tell that that's way too much because my hair is actually longer than the bob on one side. So that part is going to have to be split up. So as you can see, I'm about to split this up and put some of that hair underneath in the wig, and as you can see, I'm just ghetto tucking that in the wig. Like I said, I don't braid it, so it just all goes in there. And then I'm going to part it again, and now that it actually matches up with the wig and it's not too long, I can go ahead and flat iron that piece. So I'm going to take my flat iron and lightly run that over the hair so that it's really, really straight and matches the texture of the hair that I have in, which is, you know, premium yaki, so it's really not like coarse or anything. So I have to get my hair really straight. That's why it's pretty much smoking while I'm straightening it, because it's really hot. But yeah, so bumping that under so that it matches the hair, and then on the other side I'm just gonna run my flat iron through that side as well. And now I'm just going to flat iron my bangs, make sure everything blends together really nicely, and kind of just play with it and make sure that everything is smooth and bumping under nicely, and yeah, just touching it up. And that's pretty much it. I'm just going to pat my hair down, make sure it's sleek and pretty, and yeah, thanks for watching, guys.